All right, Shalom. First off and foremost, I want to give all of my honors, praise, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi'S Bahashem, Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of GMS that do well. Starting off with the apostles tired and down, the true men of Yahawashi'S that's been laboring the truth for 30 plus years and still pushing, still enduring until this very day. All right, in the sense of Shalom. All right, to Akim out there that's pushing the truth through spirit, through the power, and through the name of Yahawashi'S to seal the elect of Israel, followed by the 1/3 of Israel. All right, and real quick, I wanted to go into, going in about the topic of Yahawashi'S return, because Esau, the elites, mainly have made you people here in America, aka Babylon, very, very oblivious, by the things that he shows you, the things that he, puts forth in your face, the things that are vain, for example, sports, entertainment. All right, these high hope, these satanic holidays that Esau puts forth, things like that of that nature, so on and so forth. All right, and people are stuck here in America in La La Land, that they don't know that the one who they call Jesus, whose true name, all right, is Yahawashi, which means he saves, he delivers. All right, it's coming back to take what's his. He's coming back to wage war and judge, man. Okay, the Lord Yahawashi is coming back to perish the ones who perished him. Okay, but it's the book of Saint Amos 5 and verse 18. It says, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. Right, man, destruction. All right, well, destruction unto the ones that desire the day of Yahawashi. The one who they call Jesus. Because the main ones that desire the day of the Lord is these bugged out Christians, because they think that the day of the Lord is going to be a day of kisses and hugs, man, a day of open arms. Okay, but because they don't know the true doctrine of the scriptures, man. They don't know the breakdown of the scriptures. They don't know that Yahawashi is coming back to kill and to judge, man. They think that the Lord is coming back to hand out roses and say everybody's saved. Hell nah, man. All right, you got something coming for you, man. If you think that Yahawashi is coming back to be happy, okay. It says vengeance is in his heart. All right. So what do you think he's gonna do when he returns, man? All right. He's gonna pour that vengeance upon the ones that deny him, upon the ones that scoff towards him and his men, upon the ones that pierced him. Okay. So destruction unto the ones that think the day of Yahawashi is gonna be a good day. All right. It's not gonna be a good day at all, man. No laughing matter at whatsoever. Okay. And it says, to what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light, right, man? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light, man. Okay, and the world thinks that the day of so-called Jesus Christ is going to be a day of light, but according to the Bible, it's going to be a day of darkness, a day of thick clouds and gloominess, man. Okay, and it says, verse 19, as if a man did flee from a lion, and the bear met him, or went into the house and laid his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? Right, man. The day of the Lord is going to be dark, man. Okay. Yahawashi is coming back with vengeance. He's not coming back to save everybody, man. He's only coming back to redeem his men. The ones that push, that preach about his coming, his second coming. Okay, but like I said in the beginning of this video, the elites push that sports and entertainment, that better circus, and and this folly, in these people's face, that they don't know what's about to come. They don't think that the one we call Jesus Christ is coming back to kill. You know, that's why when people see those clouds crack, all right, they're gonna be bugging out, man. All right, they're gonna be having heart attacks. They're gonna be fucking tripping out, man. All right, and that's why it says this, 1 Thessalonians 5:1, and it says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord Yahawashai so cometh as a thief in the night." Right, man. So when these people see those clouds crack, when they see that fathership, you know, those chariots coming, those angels, you know, coming with the Yahawashi, they're gonna be bugging out, man. All eyes are gonna be looking up. Okay, people are gonna believe that it's gonna be an alien invasion. You know, watch the movie Independence Day, man, with Will Smith. That's a good example, because when those chariots enter into this realm, all right, everybody stopped what they was doing. Everybody everybody stopped what they was doing and looked up. You know, nothing didn't matter in their life but those chariots, man. Okay, and when they seen those chariots, they knew shit was about to go down, and that's why when Yahushua come in like a thief, all right, and come into the house of the thief, okay, people are gonna be bugging out. They're gonna be wailing. They're gonna be, you know, in a state of perplexity. All right, let's read one more time. 1 Thessalonians 5:1. It says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord Yahawashi shall cometh as a thief in the night." Right, we know, you know, that Yahawashi is coming. You know, when do we know? We don't know when, but we know that he's coming. All right, but as for the rest of the people that's in gross darkness, they have no clue that he's coming. They have no unction that the one who they call Jesus is coming to judge and make war, man. All right, you know, and that's one thing too. You know, they don't seek for a savior. You know, they're complacent with living here in Babylon, not knowing that they're in captivity, you know, their own selves, man. All right, and it says, For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they should not escape. Right, man. Yahushua is gonna be that sudden destruction. All right, it's gonna be a great day for the elect and a bad day for the rest of the people out here, man. All right, and to back that up, it's real fast. This is the book of 1 John 4 and verse. Let me get it real quick. 1 John 4 and verse 17. Herein is our love made perfect, that we may have boldness in the day of judgment. And what's that? What's judgment day, man? Yahawashi'S return. All right. Yahushua is coming back to judge. All right. Yahushua is coming back to kill, to put down the wicked. And it says, because as he is, so are we in this world, right, man? So the elect in the house of David, you know, them knowing the scriptures and them knowing the secrets of the Bible and knowing that Yahushua is coming soon, all right, they're not going to be bugging out. You know, they're not going to be tripping out that Yahushua is coming back. You know, they're going to be praising Yahweh Shema in that day. All right, but as for the wicked, they're going to be in all, like I said earlier, a great state of perplexity. All right, a great state of despair and distress. Okay, because the reason why the elect are going to be happy in that day is because of this right here. This is the book of Saint Jeremiah, chapter 10, and verse 1. It says, "Hear ye the word which the Lord Yahweh Shema speaketh unto you, O house of Israel." All right, this word, this Bible, all right, this gospel is only meant for the Israelites, man. And it says, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shema, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them." Right, man. So, like I said earlier, you know, the elect are gonna have boldness in the day of judgment when they see those chariots in Yahushua. because having this knowledge and knowing where we come from now, all right, we know that our customs, and our heritage, all right, involves so-called UFOs. Okay, and when we see the signs of heaven, those that the fathership, of Yahawashai, and then those heavenly chariots, all right, we're not gonna be bugging out, man. We're gonna be praising Yahawashai, call like Yahawashai, call like Yahawashai, and just having faith, unto the very end, having hope that we'll be delivered, man. Okay, because these people out here think that you're gonna get beamed up just like that because you believe in so-called Jesus. Well, think again, man. All right, you gotta believe in the true names of, all right, of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. All right, those names are not gonna save you. God and Jesus, those names are not gonna gain you salvation in these last days, man. All right, that's why it's gonna be a rude awakening to to see people like you Christians and you fucking bug ups. All right, get confounded, man. Okay. This is the book of Saint Zephaniah, or excuse me, yep, Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 14. Oh, excuse me, 15. It says, well, I'll start at 14. It's Zephaniah 1 and 14. It says, the great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasteth greatly. Right? The day of the Lord is near, man. Hey, Yahweh's watching, and and Yahawashai is watching too, man. All right. Yahawashai is just waiting for Yahweh to give him that green light. And just like you've seen this picture, Yahawashai is looking down upon the world, man. He's waiting, man, with a sword in his hand. He's gonna. It says in Isaiah 47, it says he will not meet thee as a man, meaning that he's not gonna come back humble. He's not gonna come back on a donkey, man. He's gonna come back in his glory. All right, come back, coming back in his war apparel. Coming back in his heavenly form. He's coming back in a great way, man, to judge. And it says, even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. Verse 15, that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. All right, and all those words that I just read, those words don't ring good bells, man. When you see words like that, like wasteness, darkness, gloominess, desolation, distress, trouble, those words, bring a bad vibration. I should, so to speak. Those words bring, sound terrible. And that's how the day of the Lord is going to be. A terrible day, man. A day of clouds, thick clouds and darkness, gloominess and distress. All right. So you people have another thing coming, man, thinking that Yahushua is coming back in a peaceful manner, because he's not. All right, he's coming back to judge and make war, man. Not enough right here. This is the book of Revelation. All right, gotta get it. Chapter 1 and verse 7. And it says, behold, he cometh with clouds. And who's that he? Yahushua. And what's the clouds? Those chariots, man. All right. The so-called UFOs that people think that fucking green men, little green creatures are inside. Nah, man, you have a so-called black man inside those vehicles, man. Angels of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. And it says, and every eye shall see him. And like I said earlier, a good example is to watch the movie Independence Day. All right. Every man, woman, and child looked up at those clouds, man. All right. I looked up at those chariots. All right. They stopped what they was doing, and their eyes, was stuck on those clouds and those chariots just like glue, man. All right. And it says, and they also which pierced him. Right, man. And that proves reincarnation, because the ones who killed Yahushua and put him to death, all right, are here today. All right. That proves reincarnation if you have understanding of the Bible, man. And it says, and all kindreds of the earth shall will because of him, Even so, amen. All right, and that's the deal, man. People are gonna bug out well and be troubled. All right. And with that being said, I want to say call law, Yahawashi'S Return, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Until next, let's knock him. I say shalom.